This week on 49er Cal High Sports Report, our award show for the fall season. We'll introduce our Players of the Year and run down the top plays of the year, plus our season-ending music video.
We have highlights from state football, including St. Francis and Grace Brethren, Pittsburgh battling Narbonne, plus basketball action with Berkeley and Las Lomas. It's all right now on 49ers Cal High Sports Report.
Welcome to 49ers Cal High Sports Report. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We start tonight in Sacramento, where 3 Bay Area teams played in the state title game. We start our coverage with the St. Francis Lancers playing in the state Division IIA title game.
The Lancers played in a state title game 2 years ago, losing in a tight contest. The Lancers looking for the school's first state title in the game against Grace Brethren. The game played on Saturday afternoon.
Captains from St. Francis and Grace Brethren meeting at midfield to square off for the D2A state final game. Grace Brethren on the board first. Give it to 7 McGee. His name is 7, but his number's 5. He's a freshman, so he probably didn't get to choose his number. A pretty good freshman, though. The Lancers in red up 7-0. Second quarter, and St. Francis answers back. Reed Vettel heaves it deep through Evan Williams. He hauls it in for a touchdown. 2-point conversion is good, and St. Francis takes the 8-7 lead. Lancers looking for more in their next possession. Give it to Daryl Page, and he channels his inner beast mode, breaking tackle after tackle before getting brought down near the goal line. That sets it up for Opeti Fangupa, who stretches for the score. 15-7 Lancers in the lead. But back comes Grace Brethren before halftime. Michael Zeeley pump fakes and throws to the win for Jermel Jones, who makes the catch and turns on the Jets. 72 yards for the score. 15-13 St. Francis at halftime. Grace looking for more in the second half, but St. Francis just making plays on defense. Joshua Picola gets to the QB for the sack, and the Lancers looking to put the finishing touches on this one, handed off to Fangupo, and the big man powers his way through defenders to move the chains. That sets it up for Vettel, who finds Williams again for another touchdown as the St. Francis Lancers win the Division IIA title for the first time in school history. They finish the season with an 11-4 record, that 11th win, the state championship.
The Wilcox Chargers warming up, getting ready to take on the Mills Vikings on Tuesday night. We start off with strong Viking offense. Chloe Tam dribbling down and passing to Lauren Shake to Victoria Williams, who nails the 3 to take the first quarter lead. It's 15-8. Second quarter now, more Vikings offense as Victoria connects with Shake, and it's nothing but net, and we're tied at 26-all to end the half. Third quarter now, Debbie Jornak tosses to Kayla Stonebarger to Tam, who puts it away for 3 as the Vikings regain the lead. It's 33-30. The Chargers eager to get back on top. It's Neely to Ellen Collins to Mason, and she hits it from way downtown, and it's 33-all. More Wilcox Chargers here. A steal by Neely, who lays it up, putting the Chargers back into the lead, 35-33 to close the third. This one tight the entire way. Fourth quarter we go. Natalie Getz sends it to Elise Corwin, who passes it back to Getz, who throws it up for 3, and it's good. The Chargers going strong. Neely links with Corwin to assist Mason, who sinks it for another 3, and Wilcox is now up 46-44. But the Vikings don't give up. Shake passes to Tam. It's another 3, and we go to overtime, 50-all. In the OT now, Stonebarger goes straight to the rack and banks it home as the Vikings take the lead, and they take the game in overtime, 55-53. The Vikings starting off the season strong at 4-1. Stonebarger leading the way with 19 points. Each week, the Rica Center presents the Player of the Week award.
The announcement made in a rap produced by the Hip Hop Department at the Rica Center. Here are this week's Players of the Week.
These are your Players of the Week. Hey. Oh, hey. Watch out, there's about to be an explosion. Bombing on the field, prepare to field these Trojans. After some Cougars, the future is hazy. They're facing a crazy QB Tyree Bracy. High speed chasing, no one's gonna catch up. 311 yards just a pass up. Oh, what a disaster, he's more wild vital. Tell Bracy he just won the NorCal title. Wait, it's about to get better. Michaela Edwards, be so letter. Free on the court, poor sports can't handle. She got the handles and the skills to dismantle. When the thrill of a game against Pinewood. I should mention this team is quite good, but no, I would not put it past Michaela with 15 points and a victory to lay up. Oh, these are your Players of the Week. What? These are your Players of the Week.
Stanford Healthcare brings us great information on sports-related injuries every week.
Here's the 49ers head team physician, Dr. Tim McAdams, with this week's tip.
One of the most common questions I get from patients is about the use of stem cells for their athletic injury. Stem cells are basically cells that are able to self-replicate and transform into mature adult tissue. There are different types of stem cells, but for sports medicine, we are talking about mesenchymal stem cells, or MSCs. These are derived from connective tissue, such as fat or bone marrow, and given the right environment, could turn into various cell types. Although these treatment options are new and exciting, and I believe will play a critical role in the future of athlete injury treatment, be wary of advertisements that promise to regrow tissue because they are often costly and unproven. More studies are needed to find the best way to regrow tissue such as your knee cartilage. Talk to your physician about the risks and benefits of what is out there right now, and stay tuned because many exciting options are on the horizon.
The Foster Farms Bowl is coming up December 27th here at Levi Stadium. The matchup is now set with Arizona taking on Purdue. Here's your chance to go to the game. The first person to answer this trivia question on Twitter will receive 4 free tickets to the Foster Farms Bowl. The question: what former Daugherty Valley defensive lineman will play for his Purdue team in the Foster Farms Bowl?
The answer to last week's question, Isaiah Randall is the former Monte Vista wide receiver playing for the University of Arizona, and he will be at the Foster Farms Bowl as well.
Both those guys.
Yeah.
All right, coming up, the Block Construction CCS Blockbuster game with Sarah battling Cajon for the state title.
And 2 top soccer teams battle it out. Bellarmine takes on Alisal next.
At Stanford Healthcare, we can now repair complex aortic aneurysms without invasive surgery. If we can do that, imagine what we can do for varicose veins. And if we can precisely treat eye cancer with minimal damage to the rest of the eye, imagine what we can do for glaucoma, even cataracts. If we can use DNA to diagnose the rarest of diseases, imagine what we can do for the conditions that affect us all. Imagine what we can do for you.
As the college football season concludes in the Bay, the action heats up. The Foster Farms Bowl kicks off the final college football game in the Bay Area. Be there as the Pac-12 squares off against the Big Ten at Levi Stadium. Get your tickets at fosterfarmsbowl.com to be a part of the Bay Area's bowl.
The Rikus Center is well known as an elite athletic training facility, but you might not be aware of all the ways the center touches the lives of our community. In addition to athletic fitness, nature awareness, and creative arts, the Rikus Center offers a diverse community service program, allowing students to gain leadership and life skills, learning the responsibilities of a real work environment, from working with young children to helping veterans with archery. The community service program will teach students the demands of a professional environment while fulfilling their high school's community service requirements. We're back at Levi Stadium with our Block Construction Blockbuster game. The Serra Padres played Friday night for the Division II AA title.
The Padres lost a thrilling game last season for the state title, and we're looking to come out on top this time. It's our Block Construction CCS Blockbuster game, and Robert was there.
Blockbuster game. Yeah.
Tonight's game looks to be a battle between 2 outstanding junior quarterbacks. Number 5, Jaden Daniels for Cajon, the Cowboys quarterback, putting up 70 points last week. But on Sarah's side, Luke Botari was just as outstanding last week as the Padres put up 76 points. It's Sarah and Cajon for the state title on the line in tonight's Block Construction Blockbuster game. The Padres on the board first in the first as Botari tosses to Isaiah Kendrick, who waltzes in 7-0 Sarah. Second quarter, same score, Botari rolling out, and he's going to find Isaiah Kendrick again. This time over the middle, Isaiah makes the catch and then makes a move and races upfield before finally being chased out of bounds. And that leads to this Kendrick dive into the end zone, and it's a 14-0 Serra Padres lead. But Sarah turns the ball over just before the half, and Cajon goes for it all. With time running out, Jaden Daniels to 6'8", wideout Darren Jones, who makes the grab in the end zone. 14-7 Padres at the half. Early second half, after a Serra turnover, the Cowboys go on a 15-play, 99-yard drive, finishing on this Daniels touchdown run. We're tied at 14 in the third. But on the ensuing kickoff, the Cowboys think they have Malachi Rango in chains, but somehow Rango breaks loose, spinning free, and racing all the way to the 3-yard line. A huge momentum boost for the Padres, who score on a short run to make it 21-14. Going into the fourth quarter with the lead, and the fans were feeling it. The Padres continue to pound the ball. This Isaiah Kendrick run leading to another short TD run, 28-14 Padres. The Padre D doing a great job all night long. Tavesi Vakalahi, Edmund Laulau, and Montez Davis combining on the sack. David Coker with a big run here. David had a huge night for Serra, this leading to another short TD run, and that means a shower for head coach Patrick Walsh as the Serra Padres win their first ever state football title with Coker, Kendrick, and a stifling defense leading the way.
It means everything. We're taking it back to Serra. You know, last year was just a stepping stone, and now we just imprinted our name in history.
It's been on our mind ever since last year, and we came back here and we came up short. And that's what's been motivating us, and this title just means so much, so great for this team and for Serra.
The Bellarmine Bells getting set to take on Alisal on the turf Tuesday afternoon. The Trojans get on the board first. Joel Garcia with a beautiful long ball to Jose Luis Trejo. He gets the header past the keeper. It's 1-0 Alisal in the lead. But back come the Bells. Cole Hackett converts from the penalty spot to tie it up at 1. Alisal looking to take back that lead. Osvaldo Avalos with the screamer, but Casey Jabe comes up with the save. But the Trojans would take the 2-1 lead at the half, and the Trojans still on the attack in the second. Trejo to Carlos Pacheco, but the shot goes over the bar. Alisal threatening again. Pacheco with the long shot, and it's good. Oh my gosh, he bent it like Beckham there. Bellarmine looking to make a comeback as the ball is headed around before it finds Nolan Rogge, who shoots it past the keeper, but not enough as Alisal takes the 4-2 victory. Trejo and Pacheco with goals. Alisal now 4 wins on the season.
Sereno Group and the 49ers bring us the Coach of the Week award each week. This week's Coach of the Week is Mission San Jose's Doug Sakamoto.
The Warriors are now 3-0 to start the season, picking up 2 big wins last week. Our old friend Doug Sakamoto with his dad, Oscar, helping out. He's this week's Coach of the Week.
Coming up, we'll introduce you to our NCS Players of the Year for the fall season.
But first, here's a tip from one of the sports offered at the Silver Creek Sportsplex.
Hi, I'm Coach Gio, and today we're going to be talking about the rollback. The rollback is good if you want to quickly change directions in a 180 degrees fashion. When you're doing the rollback, you're going to take a few dribbles with the ball, put your foot on top of the ball, lean back slightly, and roll the ball back, always keeping your eyesight on the ball, and take off again.
Head over to the Silver Creek Sportsplex in South San Jose for the excitement and fun of day camps for kids ages 7 to 12. Enjoy our state-of-the-art air-conditioned facility where your superstar will receive the best training in a variety of sports in the morning. They'll experience flag football and soccer on the Bay Area's best indoor fields. They'll learn roller hockey, baseball, softball, and more. Afternoons are filled with a variety of fun activities. Sign up now for our Veterans Day and Christmas camps. Build skills, make friends, and have fun. For almost 50 years, Block Construction has been enhancing the Greater Bay Area and Central Coast, transforming the Northern California landscape, building corporate offices, schools, health and wellness centers, research labs, historic and non-profit buildings, using innovative and sustainable techniques, delivering safety and quality, creating trusting lifelong partnerships. Block Construction, building futures since 1970. In 2006, a small group of dedicated, experienced real estate top producers broke from the tradition of large-scale real estate mega companies. Our goal was to form an upscale boutique agency with an unprecedented knowledge of the local market and community. We are the best and the brightest top producing agents in Silicon Valley, agreeing to collaborate to leverage our talents and ensure the success of every opportunity for our clients. And we give back with $500,000 a year annually, going out to 24 different organizations. Sereno Group, here for good.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Pazine in Palo Alto, and I'm a proud supporter of Bay Area high school sports.
Hi, my name's Ed Graziani from Los Altos. I'm proud to support high school athletics on the 49er Cal High Sports Report.
Hi, we're Gilroy High School Cheer, and you're watching the 49ers Cal High Sports Report. Go
Back at Levi Stadium and the NBC Sports Studio, and it's awards time. Each season we honor athletes we felt were better than all the rest.
We'll announce our CCS winners later in the show, but right now, here's our NCS Players of the Year.
John Torchio, Campolindo High School.
Our NCS Player of the Year is Campolindo quarterback and defensive back John Torchio. John led the Cougars to the NCS Division II title this season and into NorCal's. On offense, Torchio has incredible numbers, throwing for better than 3,000 yards this season with 33 touchdowns, completing 65% of his passes. On defense, John had 71 total tackles and 7 interceptions. The senior is now deciding where he will play next year.
It's all about brotherhood, the culture. It's awesome. If you haven't experienced a practice, you should come check it out because it's high energy. Guys are flying around, having a good time, and everyone loves practice. So just that culture, it's awesome. Once again, the close-knit brotherhood. Those guys, I can text them on a Friday night, Tuesday night, and I want someone down to get food or hang out, and they'll always say yes. So just the brothers and that culture, I'm definitely going to miss that.
Robbie Rowell, Acalanes High School.
Our NCS Offensive Player of the Year is Acalanes senior quarterback Robbie Rowell. Robbie led his team to a 9-2 record and to the second round of the NCS playoffs. Robbie was awesome at the helm for the Dons with 2,700 yards passing with 41 touchdowns, completing 63% of his passes with just 4 interceptions. With great accuracy and strength, Rowell was a true team leader for the Dons. Robbie is deciding where he will play next season.
First year was last season, and we didn't have a great season. We're kind of mediocre. This year, I think we had a really good senior class. We had a great summer practice, great spring practice, and we started the year. I don't know how many people thought that we were going to be that good, but I think we really believed in ourselves. So as the season kind of went on and we kept winning games, like a lot of people were surprised, but I think we just felt like we were doing what we should be doing all along. Game against Campolindo, beating our rivals who hadn't beaten in 8 years, I think. I'm going to remember that forever. That's probably one of the best moments of my life, to be completely honest.
Henry Toto, De La Salle High School.
We have co-NCS Defensive Players of the Year. First off, it's Henry To'oto'o from De La Salle. The junior linebacker had 82 tackles and 6 sacks for the Spartans. With terrific speed and a nose for the ball, Henry was a leader on a De La Salle team that gave up 7 or fewer points in 8 games this season, making it to the state title game. If there was a play to be made, Henry always seemed to be around. Just a junior, Henry will be back at De La Salle next season.
I mean, it means a lot. Shows all the hard work that I put in, but not also me, but the coaches who took their time to actually work me out and the dedication they had in me. It's phenomenal. The experience we have, the workouts that they put us through, it's something that you'll never get at some other high school. We go through hard stuff together as a team, so that's what I really enjoy about coming here.
Javon Holland, Bishop O'Dowd High School.
Our second Defensive Player of the Year is Bishop O'Dowd defensive back Javon Holland. Javon was the leader of a Dragon defense with 34 tackles and 6 interceptions. With great speed and agility, Javon helped lead the Dragons to a league title and to the section's semifinal game. One of the nation's top recruits, Javon will play at the University of Oregon next season.
University of Oregon is a great school, and I really like the environment. The head coach and the assistant coach, Keith Hayward and Willie Taggart, they kind of a big influence on me. They're great coaches, and I really like their scheme that they had. Definitely the connection with my brothers. They'll forever be my friends. That last game was tough, because that was the last time I ever stood up with them. And seeing pictures is kind of tough looking at, But definitely the laughs and the adversity we went through together, I definitely, will miss that with them. Those are my guys.
Nicole Cavat, Monte Vista High School.
The NCS Volleyball Player of the Year is Monte Vista outside hitter Nicole Cavat. Nikki was a force at the net for the Mustangs this season with 343 kills, 37 blocks, and 20 aces for the East Bay League champs. Nikki helped lead the Mustangs to a section title and into NorCal's this season. A side note, Nikki has a 4.05 GPA. Nikki will play next season at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
We really wanted to honor the past 4 years of NCS champions, and this year was so crucial for us to just not only be successful on the court, but off the court too, just be great teammates and leaders, and it didn't matter what happened, the accolades, all of the press, none of it. It was all about getting each other better and improving ourselves and really being one tight-knit team.
Tatiana Tole for James Logan High School.
The NCS Scholar athlete for the fall is James Logan outside hitter Tatiana Taliafoa. Tatiana was part of the best volleyball team in school history, leading the Colts to a league title and on to the section title game and all the way to the state final game. Tatiana had 609 kills and 26 blocks for the Colts. Tatiana was also a star in the classroom with a 3.89 grade point average. She will play on scholarship next season at Cal State Fullerton.
Definitely blessed to be a part of the team, knowing that I participated in our success and knowing that I got to be a part of this group of girls that we were with. It's honestly a blessing. First, it was definitely just balancing things, prioritizing, knowing that school definitely comes for volleyball. Another thing was my support group. I had a lot of people that helped me throughout the way.
One Hit Away brings us concussion prevention tips every week.
Here's Dr. Daniel Amina with this week's tip.
In sports, there are two factors that define the course of our brain's health: if and how we injure it, and how we heal it. If you participate in sports, you are not in control of the if and how, but you are in control of using proven therapies for brain healing. Here are 4. Nutrition. Hydrate and eat brain-healthy foods, vegetables, fish, eliminating junk food, adding supplements like omega-3 fatty acids. Avoid substances of abuse, like illicit drugs, excessive use of painkillers, alcohol, caffeine. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy. This safe therapy oxygenates the brain and reduces inflammation, thus setting the course for proactive healing. Chiropractic neurology. This brain-based rehabilitation addresses neurological deficits, thus allowing healing to take place. One Hit Away understands that your brain can change your game.
Coming up, it's the South County Chrysler Game of the Week. It's an East Bay battle between Berkeley and Las Lomas.
And later, we'll meet our CCS Players of the Year as 49ers Cal High Sports Report rolls along.
Santa has come way too early. We've got toys, and more toys at South County Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat in Gilroy. Get 40% off on some remaining 17s in stock. We got rolls of Hellcats, Scat Packs, Durango SRT, Grand Cherokee, Challengers, Chargers, Wranglers, lifted and regular Rams, Chrysler 300s, and guess what? The 2018 Demons are coming. Drive a little, save a lot in Gilroy.
Ho, ho, ho. Why would you buy anywhere else?
The San Francisco 49ers are committed to helping kids live a healthy, active lifestyle.
You're plenty fast enough. You're plenty fast. Exchange, exchange. Good. Go, 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 go.
Check out 49ers.com/YF to see how you can get involved.
49ers Cal High Sports Report is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Block Construction, together building greatness. By the Silver Creek Sportsplex, the Bay Area's premier sports and fitness destination. The Rikers Center, where goals and dreams become a reality. And by DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer.
This season, South County Chrysler Jeep Ram Dodge brings us the Game of the Week. That means a reporter on scene, team interviews, tickets to the Foster Farms Bowl, and Game of the Week t-shirts.
This week's South County Chrysler Game of the Week is the battle of two very good East Bay teams. The Berkeley Yellow Jackets are 5-1 to start the season with some very impressive wins, with senior guard Ben Baker leading the way. Los Lomas is 5-0 to start the season and looking to stay perfect as the Knights host Berkeley in this week's South County Chrysler Game of the Week. The Los Lomas six-man showing great support as always as the Knights host Berkeley. Early on, the Yellow Jackets in charge. Kyrie Brown driving into the trees and scoring 5-0 Berkeley. More Jackets, and this guy is a shooter. Jameer Thomas with a long two, and it's 7-2 Berkeley Yellow Jackets. But Los Lomas battles back in what would be a tight game. Robert Prince with the rebound over to Devin Payne in the corner. 3-ball good for Payne, and the Knights trail by 3, 12-9. Prince is an outstanding point guard for the Knights. He tosses ahead to Nate Robinson, who quickly fires for 3, and we're tied at 15 all after 1. Second quarter, and this guy is a steely-eyed shooting machine. Jameer Thomas with a step-back 3 for the Jackets. But look at Prince breaking down the defense and a terrific dish to Robinson for 2 and the foul. We're tied at 24. Here's Thomas again for Berkeley. A long 3 with the defender flying at him. No problem, and it's 29 all late in the second. Prince again for the Knights, penetrating and dishing to Payne. The Knights take a 33-31 lead into the locker room. Second half, Ben Baker gets going. A nice move here into the lane, left hand high off the glass. And then Baker again fighting into the lane. He gets the shot to go and one. But Los Lomas begins to build a third quarter lead. Out to Robinson with another 3 of his team high 22 points. And now look at Prince here with an amazing shot and one in the lane. Prince is backcourt royalty. More Knights as Payne finds a cutting Jason Holman backdoor, and the Los Lomas Knights take a 13-point third quarter lead. Thomas looking to bring Berkeley back. He hits for 3 more of his 25 points of the game to cut the lead to 7. But Holman gets hot for the night, hitting 2 fourth-quarter threes. This one brought snow. But Berkeley cuts the lead to just 2 points here as 6'3" junior Luca Erdman nails the 3, but Los Lomas holds on to win it. Robinson hopping into the lane and scoring as Los Lomas goes to 6-0 on the season with the 66-61 win. We talked with the Knights right after the game. And here they are off a thrilling victory tonight, the Los Lomas Knights. Congratulations. Right here with me, Nate Robinson, senior on this team. Nate, talk about this win tonight against a very good team.
I thought it was a big win, still undefeated, that's what we want. Just working to go to state,
Very good. Devin Payne here in the middle. Devin, an outstanding game tonight for this team. This is 6 in a row for you guys to start the season. What do you think about that, and how is that going to lead you the rest of the way?
Man, we just got to take it one game at a time and not get too into ourselves. And just, take it one game at a time, man.
Don't go too crazy on the court?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Robert Prince here. Robert, talk about, you guys have a great 6-man here at Los Lomas. What's that all about?
They take a lot of pride in it. Thanks to this guy right here. He's my leader of it. So we just love to have the support. We thank them a lot. Thank you, guys.
And tell me about Brian and the coaching staff with you guys.
He came in last year. He's done a terrific job on defense. He coaches us on defense a lot. We don't really work on offense like that because we know it take care of itself, but we just focus on defense a lot in practice, so that's good.
Yeah, it's working, right?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Los Lomas Knights, congratulations on a big win tonight. Take us out with a cheer, guys.
Let's go.
Once again this season, Lexus of Stevens Creek is honoring athletes who do great volunteer work in their community.
This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer Award goes to Ella Collins from Wilcox High School. When Ellen is not playing basketball, she's volunteering at a youth program. She works as an assistant coach for the program dedicated to developing basic skills and creative fundamentals of basketball. But most importantly, the kids love her. Ellen talks about why she loves to volunteer.
You can see the way you affect people, and you can see yourself helping people, and there's no money involved, so it's done purely out of the goodness of our hearts.
Coming up, we introduce our CCS Players of the Year.
And later, Pittsburgh takes on Narbonne for the state title.
Back at Levi Stadium and the NBC Sports Studio, where it's time to announce our CCS Players of the Year.
The decision was very hard. We had some battles in the office, but we had to decide, so here they are, the top players in the CCS for this fall season.
Tariq Bracey, Milpitas High School.
Our CCS Player of the Year is Milpitas running back and cornerback Tariq Bracey. streak did it all for the Trojans this season, leading Milpitas to a league title and to the state title game. On offense, Tariq ran for 1,280 yards with 17 touchdowns. Bracy was also a force on defense with 18 tackles and 3 interceptions. A dynamic force for the Trojans, Bracy has just announced he will play at the University of Notre Dame next season.
It was amazing. Coach Kelly King, he's a great coach. Always teaches the players the right fundamentals and just the aspect of the game. And I had a great time with Milpitas High School. Brotherhood I shared with all my guys, so it was worth it.
Antonio Mafi, Sarah High School.
We have co-offensive players of the year with Sarah quarterback Luke Batari and his lineman Antonio Mafi. Mio was a dominant force on the offensive line, protecting his quarterback and opening holes for his running backs all season long. Mafi was the West Catholic League Player of the Year and one of the top recruits in the nation. The 6'4", 360-pound lineman will play at Cal next season.
It's crazy, just I should have been pulled up freshman year, but I was too young. I was 13 at the time, so the rules didn't allow me to get pulled up. But after that, getting pulled up sophomore year and just learning the ropes from all my older brothers, my cousins that all went there, is just amazing to carry on the tradition of Sarah High School football. Definitely can't wait to start my new chapter at Cal and just get settled in, and then definitely when I'm into the groove of things, hopefully be back at Sarah helping out with next year's team.
Luke Batari, Sarah High School.
The other offensive player of the year is Sarah quarterback Luke Batari. Luke threw for 2,143 yards this season, leading the Padres to a section title and to the state title game. Luke threw for 19 touchdowns with just 5 interceptions. Elusive in the pocket, Batari did a great job running the Padres' sophisticated offense. Luke was named the West Catholic League Quarterback of the Year. Just a junior, Luke will be back with the Padres next season.
I mean, it was a pretty amazing thing. After the loss at Pittsburgh, I mean, even though it was L, like, I feel like that was kind of a blessing in disguise. That sparked something inside of us going to league, sparked the fire inside of us, and we were kind of unstoppable in league, and it was a great season. With Neo, I mean, he's a vital part of our team as a leader, especially, and obviously as a lineman. But it's awesome to share it with my teammate and my brother, so it's a pretty amazing feeling.
RJ Stone, Valley Christian High School.
The CCS Defensive Player of the Year is Valley Christian defensive lineman RJ Stone. RJ was a force all year long for the Warriors with 55 tackles in 11 games. RJ also had 7.5 sacks and an interception for the Warriors. RJ was named West Catholic League Defensive Lineman of the Year and has just announced he will attend Washington State University next season.
Played with a lot of great players going through Valley. With Akil Jones, I played with Mo Walker, Colin Johnson, they were on my team. Javon Stearns, Miles Kendrick. We just had kind of a great legacy here. They really set the bar high from a young age. So we have a very competitive family. I remember when we were younger, we'd always have stone competitions on who's the best athlete. I won, just kind of going out there. But it kind of just set the bar higher and let me know that if I really want to go somewhere for this, I have to work harder and just kind of use what I've been gifted with to the best of my abilities.
Nicole Liddell, Archbishop Mitty High School.
The CCS Volleyball Player of the Year is Mitty's outside hitter, Nicole Liddell. Nicole was a huge part of the Mitty team that won its 6th straight state title. Nicole had 451 kills, 38 aces, and 38 blocks for the Monarchs, who finished this season as the #1 team in the nation. Nicole was also a standout in the classroom and will attend Dartmouth University next season.
It's provided me some pretty incredible opportunities to be playing not only with such a great coach, but with such a great program and the history that's come with it. All the players I've gotten a chance to become friends with and play with and grow with have been really, really pertinent in me growing into the best player that I possibly could. Coming in my freshman year, I'd only ever played a year of volleyball. And so I was suddenly thrown into this atmosphere where everyone around me is playing at an incredible level, at college-bound level. So suddenly you are so motivated that there's just no other option than to become your best self.
Kate Dessler, Sacred Heart Prep.
Our CCS Scholar Athlete for the fall season is Sacred Heart Prep outside hitter Kate Dessler. Kate had an incredible 701 kills for the Gators this season, putting away 60% of her kill attempts. Kate led the Gators to league and section titles this season and was also a star in the classroom with a 4.09 GPA.
All 4 years I've been on the team, all the girls have been super supportive and we all really care about each other on and off the court. So it's really just a sisterhood that we've built over the years. I think it's really just about time management. Every chance I get, I try to catch up on homework that I didn't do the night before. So it's really just, I spend a lot of my time doing my homework and studying for tests that are the next day.
Synergy Environmental Solutions celebrate players who go all out for their team, just like Synergy goes all out for its customers.
Doing the dirty work this week is the Milpitas defense, Type Wen, stripping the ball free, and there to pick it up is Noel Rodriguez. A huge play and the big win for the Trojans. Ty and Noel doing the dirty work, just like Synergy Environmental Solutions. Remember, you can buy the entire game from the games we showed tonight on either DVD or we'll send it to you digitally. Go to CalHighSportsBayArea.com to order. A full game video makes a wonderful holiday gift.
And be sure to follow us on social media at 49ers Cal High on Twitter and Instagram. And if you like us on your TV, you should like us on Facebook. And subscribe to our YouTube page. We'll let you know when new videos are ready to watch.
South County Chrysler Jeep Ram Dodge cares about our Bay Area young people.
So each week they'll present a driving tip to help our teens drive more safely. Here's this week's safe driving tip.
Hi, I'm Andrew Meeker from Leland High School with this week's South County Chrysler safe driving tip. It might be tempting to eat, drink, flip around the radio dial, or play music loudly while you're cruising around town. But all of this can cause your mind or vision to wander, even for a few seconds.
Coming up, our second block construction blockbuster game as Pittsburgh takes on Narbonne.
And Mount Eden takes on Doherty Valley next.
The Rikus Center has long been a staple of the Bay Area sports community, offering flexible and adaptable training programs for all ages. Among their most advanced programs is Cornerstone, a training course that combines a group-style training session with one-on-one supervision to optimize the training of its most elite athletes. Beginning each session with a group-based training workout, Cornerstone offers the best of both worlds. Fluid dynamic sessions followed by routine, all the while being assisted by the center's certified coaches.
Hi, I'm Tom McGraw, and I have the privilege of serving as CEO of First National Bank of Northern California. It's also been a privilege to grow up and make my home in the beautiful Bay Area and play high school sports just like many of you. We're proud to support local businesses and homeowners, as well as the hardworking youth and student athletes in the Bay Area. Come in and meet us and see how community banking really makes a difference in building stronger neighborhoods. Come into a branch and say hi.
First National Bank,
the family bank. Santa has come way too early. We've got toys, and more toys at South County Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat in Gilroy. Get 40% off on some remaining 17s in stock. We got rows of Hellcats, Scat Packs, Durango SRT, Grand Cherokee, Challengers, Chargers, Wranglers, lifted and regular Rams, Chrysler 300s, and guess what? The 2018 Demons are coming. Drive a little, save a lot in Gilroy.
Ho, ho, ho. Why would you buy anywhere else?
Back at Levi Stadium with our block construction NCS blockbuster game, the Pittsburgh Pirates are NorCal champs in Division 1A and now find themselves with a shot at the school's first ever state title.
Good for the Pirates. They're taking on an always strong Narbonne team in the final game. It's our block construction NCS blockbuster game played in Sacramento on Saturday, and Aubrey was there.
Blockbuster game. Yeah.
I'm here at Windy Sac State for the Open D1A title game. Now, this is a position that the Pittsburgh Pirates haven't been in before, and they hope to get it done with the Boyd cousins. Justin Boyd, the QB, and his receiver, Austin Boyd, who together combined for over 67% of their team's total yards. It's Pittsburgh versus Narbonne for our very last football game of the season, and it's our NCS blockbuster game. Starting things off midway through the first, Justin Boyd, the QB, hands it off to Premier Murphy, and the junior running back is going to take it 20 yards, bringing him into the red zone. Next up, Justin Boyd elects to take it himself. A beautiful block here by Darian Bartley, and he goes down less than a yard shy of the end zone. The Pirates would score, though, and go up 7-0. The Pittsburgh defense has been a staple of this team's success all season, and Jacob Bandes keeps that going. That's a sack there for the junior tackle. 4 minutes left in the first. Boyd finds Willie Hartz to third. He had an interception in the early minutes of this game. Then check this out. Hartz says, "Get off me." Spoiler alert, that's a contender for play of the week. Pitt takes the 14-point lead. Next quarter, same Pirates, less than 2 minutes in. Boyd scrambling around behind the line. He throws and finds Hartz. Hartz is just racking up plays for his highlight reel. That's a 40-yard catch and carry and ends in a TD. Pitt up 21-0. We're close to the half now. Narbonne QB Jalen Chapman with the pitch to Jermar Jefferson. He's just short of the goal line, but the Gauchos would get on the board 21-7. And Narbonne came out hot in the second half after a field goal. Here's Jefferson again with a long run, a very important one too. The 35-yard TD carry cuts the deficit to just 5. Then fourth quarter, Jefferson connects with Aaron McGee in the end zone, and just like that, the Gauchos take their first lead of the night, 22-21 with 8.5 minutes left to play. The Pirates looking to take that lead back with a field goal, but a bad snap is recovered by Narbonne's Logan Taylor. He picks it up at the 30, and 70 yards later, the Gauchos have 6 more points. And 4 minutes later, the Gauchos have a championship title. 28-21 was the final after the game. Hartz talked to us about this Gaucho comeback.
They wanted it more. That was the game. We came out fighting, screaming, coming out for the win. They had that extra oomph in them, and they played hard. We loved our coaches, and we all had a good bond together, and that's how we fought together.
These Wildcats fans on hand to support the Doherty Valley team as they take on Mount Eden in the first. Elijah Laird passes into the big man Sohan Birapareni, and he gets the scoring going for Doherty Valley. Very next play, Andrew Sheets finds a wide open Elijah Laird in the paint. He was just getting started for the Wildcats. This is Christian Kelsey passing into Jeffrey Okeke with the step back jumper, and it's good as Mount Eden pulls to within 1. Second quarter now, David Wong finds Laird on the backdoor cut, easy lay-in, and the Wildcats lead by 4 at the half. Starting off the third quarter, Willie Veazey over to Okeke, who crosses over along the baseline and finishes this one as the Monarchs trail by just 2. Next possession, and Armando Cole on the steal goes in for the layup, and following up is Okeke as he gets the second chance for the Monarchs. Doherty Valley now beginning to pull away in the fourth quarter. Justin Massalang bounce pass to Elijah Laird, and that's 2 more for Doherty Valley. Final seconds now, Andrew Sheets with the steal to Massalang to David Wong under the basket and the bucket as Doherty Valley wins it, with Elijah Laird leading the way. 57-48, the final.
The Harker School honors athletes who perform well in the classroom every week. This week's Scholar Athlete is Michelle Lynn from Mission San Jose High School. Michelle is a force on the court and in the classroom, where she sports an impressive 4.4 GPA.
Brought to you by the Harker School. This week, Harker congratulates seniors Jerica Liao, Dalet Tulubayev, Vivian Wang, and Catherine Zhu for signing letters of intent to play collegiate athletics. Jerica will go to Northwestern for fencing. Dalet will play golf at Stanford. Vivian will become a Tiger and swim for Princeton. And Catherine will join the Golden Bear golf team at Cal Berkeley. At Harker, preschool through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org. Once again this season, Adobe brings us advice on how to use their software to make great highlight reels and team videos.
Here's this week's Adobe tip.
A jitter effect in your football videos can be fun and add an extra feel to the play. These are really easy to do. In Premiere Pro, you can use keyframes to move the video up and down. So in position, we set the first frame. Then 1 frame later, we move the video down. Keep doing these up and down keyframes for as long as you want this jitter to last. We'll add 7 keyframes. Now when the video gets to this point, we have our jitter. Just another way to use the Adobe Creative Cloud to make your videos better than all the rest. Coming up, we'll run down the top 10 plays for this past season with some help from our friends.
And later, the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. You're watching the top high school sports show in the nation, 49ers Cal High Sports Report.
49ers Cal High Sports Report is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By South County Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Drive a little, save a lot. By Club Sport at the Sportsplex. Live healthy. And by the Sereno Group. Here for good.
Hi, my name is Ed Graziani from Los Altos. I'm proud to support high school athletics on the 49er Cal High Sports Report.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Pazine in Palo Alto, and I'm a proud supporter of Bay Area high school sports.
Back at Levi Stadium in the plays of the year, and we did have some incredible plays this past season, but the play of the year itself is one of my all-time favorites, a great play.
And we want to give a huge shout out to Adrian Soriano, who got this all together for us. But right now, here's our top 10 plays of the year described to you by the athletes who lived them.
Hi, my name is Dylan Williams. I'm a senior at Half Moon Bay High School. When I kicked the field goal against Live Oak in the CCS semifinals, really not much was going through my mind, as a kicker should only be focusing on the ball and his target point through the uprights. And really the next thing I knew were the refs putting up their arms calling a kick.
My name's Rachel Hunsaker. I play volleyball for St. Francis High School, and my play of the week was when I dove across the scores table to get the ball, and I was just thinking, I'm not going to let this ball drop, and so I got it, and we got the point, and it was really exciting.
Hi, my name is Jason Arita. I play water polo at Woburn High School. My play of the week is when I kicked the ball to myself and scored. I kicked the ball to myself because the goalie passed it short and I didn't want to turn around and get it, so I kicked it to myself and it worked out.
Hi, my name is Ken Yates. I play football for Lynn High School, and my play of the week was when I got a tip pass for a touchdown. I saw the ball in the air and I knew how to get to it, so I jumped, but unfortunately the ball was tipped. Luckily, my reflexes kicked in and I came down with the ball. I was just happy to help get the win for my team and move on to the next round of playoffs.
My name is Maurice Hunt, currently a junior at Pittsburgh High School, and during the play, there was a pass interference calling me the play before it. So I knew the next play I had to go do something, seen the ball in the air, played it right, and it just landed in my hands.
Daryl Page, St. Francis High School. My play of the week was when we came back from halftime on our 20-yard line. I remember Coach telling us that, gotta make a play, gotta make a play. The offense gotta make plays. Our offensive line and fullback Nicholas Robinson opened up the hole for me, giving me some real estate to work with, and just kept telling myself, run hard, run physical, run fast, don't stop moving your feet, and got to the end zone and celebrated with my team.
I'm Micah Bourne from Kennedy High School, Richmond, California, and I made Cal High top 10 plays by jumping over a defender and carrying 2 defenders in for a touchdown. And what was going through my head during the play was to make a play for my team and give us a lead in victory.
Hi, I'm Zane. I play football at Liberty High School, and my play of the week was when I caught a slant across the middle, made the first 2 guys miss, was losing my balance, and I got hit pretty hard, and I kept running and broke another tackle and got in for the touchdown, and it was fun. My team celebrated, and it was amazing.
My name is Will Kalmbach. I'm a junior wide receiver at Piedmont High School, and my play of the week was against Harker High School in the NCS playoffs. I saw the ball coming my way, and I'm a goalkeeper in soccer, and I utilize every part of my body. And I saw the ball trap between my legs, and I tried to throw it to my hands, and it ended up working for a great catch.
DG presents the Be Happy play each week. This was a play in a game this week that made everybody happy. This week's Be Happy play is...
The Bellarmine soccer team. The ball gets batted around a bit, but Nolan Raggi is right there to punch it home, and the Bells were pretty happy about it. Nolan Raggi with the Be Happy play. Go to dgdg.com to find out how you can be a happy car buyer. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion play of the week. It might be this play, but we'll have to wait and see.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, I'm Coach Davon, and today's training tip is a medicine ball chop. So first he is going to get into a stabilized training base, anchoring his feet to the ground, and then he will slowly move the ball up and down. Great anti-rotation exercise to keep the core engaged. And then from there he can move in a diagonal motion. And as he goes up, to make it a little harder, twist the hips and pivot his foot.
The winner of the Service by Medallion play of the week gets a hat, a backpack, and an invitation to our end of the season awards banquet right here at Levi Stadium, May 21st.
We'll show you some really good contenders and then award this week's play of the week.
Play of the week.
Back to state football, and St. Francis running back Darrell Page with a special run here. Look at the straight arm there, breaks a tackle, diving in just short of the end zone, but that's a great run. Malachi Rango from Sarah right here on the kickoff, breaking tackles, busting free, pinballing around, and finally racing free. He gets down inside the 5-yard line, but that's a terrific run by Malachi Rango. Rango unchained for the Sarah Padres with this week's Play of the Week. And the Padres win the state title. That's the Play of the Week, and that's our 49ers Cal High Sports Report for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Bronstein.
And I'm Aubrey Tolliver. We'll leave you tonight with the sights and sound from this past football season shot by our amazing videographers. We will see you next time.
We're back on the map. We can air it out. We can run the ball. We can do everything.
We're pushing each other, holding each other accountable. We're all brothers out there.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be eating. We've eaten, baby. We eat.